I'd say the best part of our friendship is the perspective. You know, I told Shamara the best part of her quality. I told Star the best part of her, the best quality.
You call me both. You call me Star and Shamara.
She's like 5 different people to me. So. Like right
Who
now,
am I in this moment?
She's Shamara, but she looks like Star, right? So the best part about Star Shamara is
wait. Yeah. Can you break down the names that you call
break
me?
down the
it's
names?
so
okay.
funny.
So it's Sister Cox, right? And Sister Cox usually she'll FaceTime me with like bifocals, no makeup, no lipstick, and a bonnet on, right? And it looks like my aunt from church. And it's cool because it's like a warm family feel. But then 10 minutes later, she goes out and about and she turns into Star Carmel with the lipstick and the hair glowing and the smile and the outfit. Like, okay, she's Star, right? And then Shamara is probably like after work, like you know, you had a long day at work, and you're like, okay, yeah. And she's like kind of like right in the middle. And but then like I met Left Eye in college, so I know about 4 different ones. Welcome to Book of Star. My name is Kevin Spann. We're here with Star, and thank you for joining us. We're going to talk about men and women in platonic friendship.
I love how you just did my intro. I think that was great.
So, like he said, this is Book of Star, and this is probably like my 2nd or 3rd video, but I wanted to have my best friend here so that we can talk about being friends. This is going to be part 1 in a 2-part series, and so we'll just pretty much get into it. So I've been asked a lot of times, can men and women be friends? And I want to say yes. We've been friends for over 12 years. So we're going to give you some background on our friendship and how we were able to make it work all this time.
Well, we met in college. It was, I think, 2007. And we have a mutual friend that I went to high school with that she met in college. And so I came as a hometown friend to support, and she had met Shamara, and I think you were part of her group called Sister Circle.
Sister Circle,
right?
That was throwback.
Yeah. And so when I saw her, I was like, oh, I was definitely intrigued. Like, oh, she looks like a very nice young lady, right? And Ashley was like, Kevin, that's my good friend. No. And I'm like, okay, that's fine, right? But I still want to like, you know, introduce myself and get to know her. But Ashley told me that.
Wait. You're telling the story wrong. She told you no because
she knows what my kind of hello is.
Yes, but I thought also because she said I was crazy.
I was gonna get into
it.
it.
Okay.
So the reason why I could not introduce myself and be myself was because Ashley said that little Left Eye over here was fresh out of a breakup, and she had took her ex-boyfriend's clothes and cut them up and bleached them, and I was like, that sounds a bit crazy.
In college, my boyfriend at the time broke my heart, and I cut up his clothes and bleached it and put it on Facebook for everyone to see. And then they gave me the nickname Left Eye.
Well, I didn't have that many clothes anyway, so it didn't bother me. So I saw her later that night and I actually tripped her. She was walking past me. I gave her a little trip, and she went, "Excuse me," and I was just like, "Oh, did I do that on purpose?" And from there, we just became like pretty good friends. And she had traveled that summer. I think we added each other on Facebook.
Yeah.
And she had to go study abroad that summer. And I think it was like London and Rome and I think Spain.
Yeah.
I thought her pictures were really dope, and I like pictures too. So I Facebook messaged her. I think my pictures are better than yours. Very competitive guy. And she was like, "What?" And
I want to say he's giving you like the most watered down version ever.
I am.
But I'm gonna tell my side of the story when he's done with his. Go ahead.
Yeah, so we were, she was telling me about her experiences over in Europe. I had aspirations to be a professional basketball player in Europe, so I wanted to ask her what it was like being a New Yorker, being in those countries. And we would write each other like a lot of paragraphs. So it felt like that movie, You've Got Mail, with Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan. So she's like, "What movie?" So I actually watched You've Got Mail, and that was like the foundation of our friendship.
That's true.
Yeah.
So on my side of the story, he was actually coming to visit one of my other good friends who was also in the circle, and she couldn't stop talking about how cute he was and how she couldn't wait to meet him. They've been talking for some time now, so she was really excited to meet him. And then he comes to visit, and he ends up sleeping with the other girl who was in my crew.
Are they watching this or?
I don't know. I don't even know if we're still friends. Well, I'm still friends with my other good friend that I refuse to say her name. And I actually could not stand him that night. He was super obnoxious and mean. And he was like making fun of his friend who I thought was really cute, but he was like trying to play him in the car. Then he tripped me. And so the funny thing is about when he tripped me, I was actually depressed that night. I was really sad. My head was in the clouds. Everyone was having this party. And next thing you know, he tripped me out of nowhere. And I swear it made me laugh. It was so funny.
She needed the trip.
I did. It was funny. It brought me right back down to earth. But I don't think you remember that. After that, I kicked you in the butt.
I think I had a couple too many of these. And
I think really the only thing that we differ on Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm listening.
Didn't even say anything.
Go ahead,
yet.
say it.
It's sex.
Yes.
Like, I feel like you should wait till marriage, and he feels like you do it on the first night.
Really? That's just the first night?
Second night?
First
week later?
Wait, you know the
How long
vibe.
have you waited before you had sex with someone?
You know the vibes. It's a vibe. It's a feel, right? Like,
Right, first night, like I said.
We're not saying first night. It's more so a feel of two people being comfortable.
Within 30 days.
That's fine. But I've also waited a long time before too, and you know that I waited like 90 days before,
you did.
That's not as I get older. That's not the forefront. You know?
Yeah.
If you really have a lot in common with somebody and the attraction to the vibe is there, and it's like a mutual thing, then great. But I never lead with that, and you know that. So
yeah, I know.
Don't start with that. But travel. I think the funniest thing is travel. So I travel a lot. I travel 15, 20, probably 25 times a year. And Shamara is about to get ready to travel a bit too, and we're talking about like traveling with someone you date.
Yeah.
And so Shamara's like, yeah, well, whoever I date and travel with, he's gonna get his own room. I'm gonna get my own room. And I'm like, excuse me? First of all, I'm thinking about the cost. I'm like, if you go somewhere very nice and a touristy place, and a room can run you from $200 to $300, you get two of them. I'm like, I'm only thinking binary. And she's more so like, no, I don't want to be tempted. I want to, so we have our differences. But like I said, I think the basis is respect. So I think the best part about why we're still friends and why our friendship has been amazing is because it's an unconditional element to it, right? Like you don't owe me anything, I don't owe you anything. We can go a week without talking and pick right back up. We go a month without talking and pick right back up. Yeah. And it's because of
even years.
Absolutely, even years. I think long as we went like a year without talking, it just went right back to oh man. So, but that's the best part about it. Is an unconditional friendship where if you really need me, if I really need you, we can just kind of like hop in and kind of pick up because we both kind of understand what we're looking for in this journey of self. So I think that's why we're still friends after 12 years.
Yeah, I love that. I think that's beautiful. Like, I don't owe you anything, you don't owe me anything, there are no conditions. It's freedom in our friendship. Okay, so one last question. Can men and women be friends even if they're attracted to each other?
Absolutely.
Yeah, tell me about it.
I think there's a certain level of maturity, right, where as you evolve as a person, you want good people around you. We have this like-minded quality where I've always had the discipline to look past your attraction and just like really be your unconditional friend. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, so for me, I definitely feel like men and women can be friends even if there's an attraction there. And I think that like people get hung up on the definition of attraction. So for me, I just think of it as a physical attraction. Like, I like the way that person looks. He's handsome, he's cute. She's handsome, she's cute. But that's it. Like, there are no feelings involved. The only feelings that are involved has to do with just the friendship, you know? There's no like underlying intentions where like he's trying to pursue her or she's trying to pursue him. So I definitely think that men and women could be friends. I mean, we are an example of that. We've been friends for so long now. We've never done anything in our friendship. And it's funny because every time I say that this is my best friend, every woman is like, why haven't you snatched him up yet? Why haven't you married him yet? And I think what's important is that, like you said about me, like I know who I am and I know what I want in a relationship. And you know who you are, you know what you want in a relationship.
It's two different worlds.
It's two different worlds. Like, just because he's handsome and I'm beautiful doesn't mean that we now need to be together. And I think that that's where people go wrong. Like, people just see, they have that initial physical attraction, and instead of thinking, I need to be friends with this person, they automatically jump to romantic relationship, and that's where a lot of people go wrong. Like, that's where there's a lot of issues. So that's what I think works very well about our friendship. So this was such a great conversation. Thank you so much. We actually do have a part 2. I need to wrap up. We have to close out. We have to say bye now.
All right. Well, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you guys once again coming live from. My name is Kevin Spann, and this is Star, aka Sister Cox, aka Shamara, aka Crazy Left Eye, and I'm glad you guys tuned in with our 12-year friendship and her from looking like Beyonce to her looking like she's wearing a jihad. Because I do believe that men and women can be platonic friends and have a great time, and I would never want to lose this, no matter.
You're so good at this. Oh my goodness, you should be on all the time.
No.
Doing the intros and the closeouts.
No way. I stay to myself.
Thanks again for tuning in on this episode for bookofstar.com on platonic friendships. If you like this video, leave a comment. Let us know if you've had a platonic friendship as well. We'd love to hear your story. Share this video and like it so that everyone else can see it. Thanks.